Next, we have a special toast from the groom's brother, Darrell.
You can step out here. It's okay. Well, we're going to have a toast. We are going to have a toast. Well, as was mentioned, I'm the brother of the groom, and I'll also mention that come September, I will have been married 23 years. Now, I mention that because on my wedding day, my brother was standing by my side. He was 9 years old at the time. And I didn't have a best man, and I told him, he said, how did you do this without a best man? And I told him I had my best man by my side. He was my ring bearer, but he's the person I wanted standing beside me. And so now, 23 years later, I am just overjoyed to see this day come, and to see that he has chosen such a wonderful bride, just to become such a part of the family, to just become my sister. And I just look forward to this day. But I do have to say, as a little bit of an aside, approaching this day was very humorous, because Reggie is a gamer, and he would be online, and we'd talk just about every week online. Every week we would talk, and we would play games, and we'd stay connected through the distance by doing this. And all of a sudden, Reggie wasn't online anymore. And I'm wondering, what happened to Reggie? And finally, I talked with my mother, and she said, Reggie's got a girlfriend. And I said, oh, she must be pretty special. And all of my co-workers who had known Reggie, and other friends who knew Reggie, what happened to your brother? And I said, he's in love. And when we finally had an opportunity to meet Angela, it was an interesting time, because my daughter decided to just simply ask, can I be your flower girl? Now we're just meeting. Can I be your flower girl? And she didn't go running. And so we were happy for that. And I knew at that point they had something lasting. And so I've been looking forward to this day pretty much since the day that I had an opportunity to meet Angela. They're such a wonderful couple. They've had such a wonderful ceremony, such wonderful guests that I've had an opportunity to get to know, and this is just such a wonderful day. And I'm praying that they will remember this day for the rest of their lives, and just be able to look back in fondness. And I know I'm only supposed to take a few minutes, but I do want to mention this. In your Bibles, in Genesis, Jacob worked for Rachel. He had to work for Rachel 7 years. And he said it only seemed like a few days. That's how much his love for Rachel was. And as you know the story, he was tricked. And those 7 years weren't the end. He did receive his bride, but that was only the beginning of the work. He had to work another 7 years. And after that was completed, Laban pressed upon him to continue working. The moral of that story is, there's work to obtain your bride, and to get to this day where you are united in matrimony. But the work is just beginning. I want to impress upon you, continue to work to build your relationship, continue to grow closer. All of the work you put in to the relationship to get this far, don't let it rest. Continue to romance one another. Continue to nurture that relationship, and continue to pursue one another, and you'll have a happy marriage. So to Reginald and to Angela, we wish them many, many future years.
All right. Thank you very much.